why New York is still the center of business universe. Fortune at a big business conference recently where the rules forbade my courting participant by name, I was surprised to hear a famous CEO referred in passing to New York City, which is the center of the world. The CEO isn't American, he's English, and whenever I see him, he's always just coming from and going to China, and he thinks New York is the center of the world. I wonder, could he be right? A few days later, I got a call from New Teaching, the well-known leadership expert and professor at the University of Michigan Rose School of Business, to say he was bringing 15 global MBA students, all of them from outside the U.S., most of them Asian, to the city for 2 days. I asked how many of them had been to New York, and only 2 or 3 of them raised their hands. He explained. I said, "Come on, how can you understand global business if you have never been to the world's financial center? We're going." 3 reasons CEOs today are better than ever. So are these guys right? The conventional view is of course that the global centers of gravity economic, intellectual, social, and undoubtedly is, and little old New York is receding to the middle of the pack. Yet a case can still be made for New York's primacy as follows. It's arguably still the preeminent financial center. It claims was in danger after scandal of the WorldCom era prompted Sarbanes-Oxley and other heavy-handed regulations, which drove many companies to capital markets elsewhere, especially London. But now London and the EU have heaped mountains of regulation onto firms, including proposed limits on bankers' bonuses, and New York looks a lot more alluring once again. It is notably the global media capital of the world's 10 biggest media companies by CBS, News Corp, Time Warner, 21st Century Fox, and Viacom are based in New York. No other city has more than one. Money and media. When a city is world headquarters for those 2 sectors of today's economy, maybe it really is the center of the world. So all hail New York. It has held the title for, that says, 68 years since the end of the World War II, but for how much longer? 5 years? I wouldn't bet. The famous CEO who calls New York the center of world made his remark in Singapore that its world trend may surge and pause, but isn't stopping.